who took first place at the ADCC Asian and Ocean trials in 2014, 2016. This is a rematch. They have competed against each other.
Yes, but not in ADCC.
Craig Jones.
I think Diniz won the
last time,
but it was not in this rule set and not with a 20-minute time limit.
No.
So that changes things big time.
Matheus Diniz being cornered by the people's GOAT, Marcelo Garcia. And Craig Jones has John Danaher and Big Gordon in his corner.
Right-handed collar tie here. Diniz has been really good with this collar tie on this left side. We've seen him handle that well.
And Craig dropping it off that single leg attempt from Matheus. Oh, look at that switch to the triangle with the far leg.
It was nice.
That would have been a thing of beauty. I've seen Murilo Santana actually execute that recently.
Basically lasso the leg around the body, or the far arm around the body, and it frees your left. In this case, it would have been his left leg to go right on that triangle.
Matheus Diniz on top. Craig Jones. Craig Jones has been here a few times.
And we've seen a very good guillotine of Craig Jones this weekend, like real good. Really nice arm in.
Was it John Blank that he guillotined? We didn't even look like he was setting it up.
Yeah, he was he finished Mason Fowler with an arm in guillotine yesterday. And nice little direction there with that cross grip to the wrist to the outside. Jones pinning that. Again, trying out triangle, but that overhook. Diniz was able to slide out of that overhook. And a very aggressive Jones early.
Craig Jones, as we mentioned before, had a huge year in 2017 at the ADCC World Championship. The big win over Leandro Lo, and of course Murilo Santana, and the American gangster Chael Sonnen. I believe losing to Gordon Ryan in the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah. Three-quarter guard here. Jones.
Now, if I have to make any sort of prediction, I feel like the longer this goes, technically favors Matheus. However, it all depends on what the gas tank's like.
Yes.
When I mean technically, I think that if it goes longer, it goes past the into the points area, I feel like Matheus has the advantage with the takedowns. Obviously, Craig, very dangerous with submissions, but I don't think he's going to be taking Matheus down necessarily.
Yeah.
But he's got to be really, really careful not to get caught in one of Craig Jones's either leg attacks, leg attack to scramble to a back take, or possibly a triangle choke.
Yes. I don't disagree with you there, Ricardo. Matheus can score. He's also an exceptional guard passer, so he can pass very quickly, get above the legs and grip onto the body very quickly. Clamp guard attempt here by Jones. Got an overhook, trying to get this left knee in the middle and go move into a clamp guard.
Overhooking the leg.
Yep.
He hasn't set up the Williams guard yet, but might see it coming here, Sean.
He was working a little bit on it, just cleared the head nice with the elbow, but now again on that isolation of the arm. Craig has a very strong overhook, closed guard to get into clamp and things like this. Very good with the triangle. One of the problems he's going to run into, though, is this is a very traditional attack, and so Diniz it's not like he's not seen it before.
Matheus fleeing the leg entry there, very smart. I mean, they say even when referring to De La Riva sweeps, it's similar to the leg entries. It's better to prevent them while you're standing than to deal with them after you're on the floor. You have more ability to flee, counter, and just escape overall, as opposed to being on the floor where you could get, many, many different things can happen.
I agree. Triangle here is Oh, now Matheus has a body lock. It's very good for him to body lock Jones's hips. Good way to deal with this, the knee shield.
Matheus stepping to the back now. Craig rolling out. Good defense by Craig Jones.
Good guard recovery.
Minutes and 50 seconds left in this match. Just a reminder, this is a 20-minute regulation time period for the finals with a 10-minute overtime if there's a draw with no advantage. Maximum 2 overtimes per fight. But at the 10-minute mark, that's when the points will come into play. I think the big question is, can Craig submit Matheus, and can Matheus score in that period where the points are? I feel like that's the question of this match here.
Yeah, agreed. Again, Craig looking to underhook that far arm, and my guess is that he's going to go, if he gets that opportunity, he'll try to circle, throw his right leg over the top to look like he's going to attack that far arm, but he's going to get under the legs is the real goal, I think, on that threat.
Again, Matheus fleeing the leg entries there. Not going to play that game. Oh. Nice pass attempt there by Matheus Diniz.
Oh, and he sucked up a leg now. But he's got a long way to go. Yeah, it's very slippery.
Notice Matheus really fast. Yeah. Once Craig had that ankle secured, Matheus shoved the knee down, took his foot out right away.
Yeah.
Not going to play that.
Nope.
There are 2 minutes left. Craig Jones. I believe this could be an ADCC record for the first Australian in the finals.
Yeah, I think so. I know if he wins, he will definitely be the first to win.
An event predominantly won by the Americans or Brazilians. We've had a South African in Mark Robinson back in 2003 or 2001.
That's right.
The sumo powerlifting legend.
And grip fighting by both guys on Deniz's right arm. It's a really important battle over there on that side in 3/4.
Minutes left. I feel like if Matheus doesn't start moving, he's going to start getting some warnings.
It's definitely going to start to happen if he's not cautious. I agree.
$11 minutes, 28 seconds left in this match. Craig Jones on the bottom. Matheus Diniz, 88-kilo division final at the 2019 ADCC World Championship. Once again, this is Ricardo Amendolia here with Mr. Sean Williams, the man himself, master of the Williams guard.
Man, and what a weekend we've had. Huh?
Oh, yeah. This has been just so many eventful things, just history being made, just memories. It's really been something that's going to be written in the history books of our sport.
Jones looking to scoop the leg there, and if he can, he'll go under on that side. Now he's sat up, posted up on his left arm.
I like how he's maintaining the grip on Jones's left arm. I've actually seen people feed that grip to behind the back. Peter Shaolin used to do that as a counterattack to the sit-up Kimura.
Now he's scooped the leg, and I like the double attack of the arm and the leg. It's much better. Look at this.
Leg over the head.
Now I'll go to the leg. That's a much better double attack than just trying to get to the leg, because it puts weight into Deniz's leg. So Diniz just steps out, though.
About to get into the points portion of this matchup. Here we go.
Yep.
Points are on. And I think we're going to see a different Matheus Diniz for the next 10 minutes here. There it is. Matheus entering into the guard of... Actually opted to enter into his closed guard.
Yep.
Sean, why do you think he went right into his closed guard and not tried to pass the legs or Toriano the legs?
Maybe he just wants to wait a little longer. I mean, he's very, very explosive. Maybe he feels like he wants to wait just a bit longer before he really starts to put pressure to pass. I'm sure he has it lined up in his head exactly when he wants to go.
Well, I can't figure it out, so I gotta ask you here.
Most likely be an energy conservation thing, because he hasn't really struggled in the guard yet.
Yeah.
So take some time out, get the time further down the line.
And also, you mentioned it before. I like to call it cooking your opponent. And just not that you're stalling, but you're selectively controlling the match and the pace of the match and trying to force your opponent to open up. You see that standing guard open, classic Marcelo Garcia technique. He always said, if you're going to open up the closed guard, you got to do it standing.
Yep.
Matheus attempted there. Craig underhooks and sucks him back down. Matheus spins out again, fleeing the leg lock entry. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left.
There's
he's getting his warning.
There's the
he's
warning.
going to have to start opening up with the passing now. Eight minutes left.
Yep.
Matheus about to put it on. Craig Jones still in it. Looking for those openings. Mercy battle with the left hand. Craig Jones. You mentioned Matheus is such a good passer, but how frustrating is it to try to pass a flexible guard such as Craig Jones has? Craig is just weaving that top leg over and over, preventing the pass from Matheus.
Kimura attempt here now. He's got the arm outside the hip, but he's got some work to do. He needs to get that arm behind the back, and that's when it's a problem. Again, I gotta say, is if Craig continues this type of action, and Matheus is gonna have to really be cautious. Now he could slip that elbow and move around the back.
Six minutes, 50 seconds left. As we mentioned earlier, if no points are scored, we're gonna go to a 10-minute overtime. And there could be 2 10-minute overtimes potentially.
Yeah. Diniz dives in there. I like the Kimura threat here. Just got to get the hand behind the back. Be careful. Diniz locks in. He's got a head arm. He's got the pass coming forward. Jones, good job to get out of that, because Diniz is tight there.
Yeah, Matheus really gave it his all. We could actually heard him kind of like a grunt on the sideline here, and I think he really wanted that pass there. Craig did a great job of defending.
That's his style of pass right there, is to get that head and arm and then put everything into it. Steps in the inside and tries to go the other way, but Jones actually has a nice overwrap of the leg, but
Jones attacking with the guillotine here. He's got one arm under. Matheus doing a great job of defending. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left. Here in Anaheim. Standing guard press. There it is. Matheus, head and arm. Looking to weave past there. Back inside the close. Working now is Matheus Diniz. Blocked the hip there for a second. Had an opening. Now we're back to the feet. This is where I feel Matheus can win.
Yeah, Craig has to be very cautious here on how he approaches this. So he's got good takedowns. We've seen him launch people.
Yeah. A lot more throws than necessarily.
He's got some very good throwing techniques, but also, you know, we know that you can get around the takedown rule if he takes a shot, stays on the knees, and Diniz really isn't able to capitalize, then he can sit into the guard, but it's got to be 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's that 3 second rule.
Yeah.
Robert was telling me that's one of the mistakes he made against Ronaldo Jacare. So if you shoot on the takedown, you have 3 seconds to complete it, and after the 3 seconds is done, you can pull guard and you will not get penalized.
Correct.
However, you know, are you counting those 3 seconds, or is your corner telling you?
Right.
And is your corner looking at the clock, or are they assuming? That's kind of the gray area.
Yes.
So you got to make it 4 seconds just in case. 3:58. Matheus. And Craig Jones circling now. I think Matheus is asking if he can just rip off his finger tape there. Here we go. You know, we say no points have been scored, no penalties, nothing, but this is so intense. A lot of work so far. Even the points are not always a reflection of what happens in the match, as we mentioned before. It's just so hard to secure. It's one of the things Braulio, Shanji, and Drysdale all said together. Scoring in ADCC is not as easy as everyone thinks.
Yeah, exactly. Very difficult to score.
Less than 3 minutes to go. Craig Jones and Matheus Diniz. Jones in the leopard shorts, Matheus Diniz in the white rash guard. Jones hashtag hug Craig Jones on his shorts.
not quite. Both guys find a position. Jones working the head of Diniz with that right hand. He's got to be watching that right leg.
Two minutes, 9 seconds left. It's very common in, you know, Brazilian sport jiu-jitsu, mostly in the gi, especially at the highest level IBJJF tournaments, is that 2 minute mark is where the majority of action happens. I feel like we're going to see something from Matheus in this last 2 minutes. I feel like he's going to open up.
I feel like he's going to try to take a shot here near the end, and maybe he'll wait just long enough so if he's caught in something like a guillotine, he continue to scramble and not really risk much. But I think you're right. I think he will open up and take a shot.
Double wrist control. Minute 20 seconds left. Jones versus Diniz. Brazil versus Australia. Team Renzo Gracie versus Team Marcelo Garcia. Here live in Anaheim at the 2019 ADCC World Championship. Once again, it's Ricardo Amendolia here with Mr. Sean Williams. One of the greatest ADCC events of all time, Mr. Williams.
Man, you're not whistling Dixie. It's been so awesome. Nice shot by, slide by, but good step out there.
.45 seconds left. Center referee saying action to both competitors. Matheus is really good at that blast double.
Yep. And with just a few seconds left, probably I'm going to see it.
I feel like that's what could happen, but I almost feel like he's been showing it too much or faking it too much. You know, I don't feel like he has the confidence to do it yet. Do you see what I mean? Like he's partially doing it. Craig now with the partial shot. I mean, right from there, you know, obviously I have nothing to say to add to this, but I feel like could have used that opportunity for a front headlock, shucked him down, something. Does that mean that you think Matheus could be gassing at this point?
It could be.
Is that a sign of
he's
him?
Explosive?
But he's not being explosive.
Right.
You're seeing him attempt. You're seeing him fake. You're seeing him feint. You're seeing him motion, but he's not executing. He's not pulling the trigger.
It could be. Maybe he's a little nervous of 40 minutes of.
He's been a little gun shy here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, can Matheus get his second wind here? And can Craig Jones work to get a submission? Don't forget, we saw a flying triangle from Craig Jones on Murilo Santana at the last ADCC.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
You never know what could happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen on our table. Like physically on our table, as they're getting right in front of us here.
We took enough abuse. Oh, I took enough abuse yesterday, buddy, for all of us.
Sean Williams is 0-1 at ADCC without even having a match. Patrick Gaudio and Hulk smashed his leg. And
jeez.
Eight minutes, 50 seconds left in this matchup.
Collar ties for both guys here. Nice snag single.
There it is.
Easily pushed away. Good defense from Jones. Just a stiff arm and step that leg out. Jones still working on the head a little bit. Matheus, another snag single attempt.
Eight minutes left. Jones versus Diniz.
Been working a lot of arm drags. They have. I don't know if Jones has put that really into his arsenal, but sometimes when a guy grabs your wrist, if they have a really good wrist, you can use that to drag. I'm starting to pick up the action a little bit. You can see a little bit of more movement.
Seven minutes left. Jones versus Diniz. 88 kilo final. No points, no penalties. It's anyone's match at this point. So it looks like Craig just received a warning here from the referee.
Yep.
Now Matheus capitalizes, picks up the single. Craig slips out.
I think that's a good time for Craig to take another shot back right when he gets that leg free. It's Matheus could do the same. He could reshoot right there. He's got a better single leg now. Craig looking for a guillotine counter, and Matheus wants nothing of it.
Wondering if we'll see the single to double switch, you know, pulling to the side, switching up to the double tapping at the knee. The benefit of that technique, I feel like, will allow you to end up inside control if timed correctly.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen it from Matheus, but Matheus Matheus just really flailing his arms out, trying to grab those legs.
Yeah, he's getting himself out of position a little bit there by doing that. Nice. That was a nice elbow pass.
Counter by Matheus. So
I think that's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
I
that's...
hear a lot of people saying two, but...
It did. They gave Diniz 2. Yeah, they gave him 2. So maybe just a tactical error there by Jones rather than just waiting on the knees, the turtle position. Look at this Kimura attempt. And slides out.
Matheus flees.
Yes.
Matheus Diniz is 5 minutes away from becoming the 2019 ADCC World Champion.
Yeah, Jones is going to have to open up now because Deniz's defense is so good. Yeah, he just got a stalling call too, Diniz.
You know, the thing with Craig Jones is no one gave him a chance at 2017. Leandro Lowe came up to us before the match and asked us, who is this guy? Is he good? He had no idea. Yeah. No one really thought that he would make it as far as he did. So you can't count him out right now. Nope. Even though he's down 2-0 with Matheus on top, smashing him down, I would not be surprised if he pulls something out of his pocket, or as his no sleeve, as Braulio said, because we're no-gi. But you never know with Craig Jones, and that's what makes him one of the most captivating grapplers in our current sport right now. He's got a fan favorite, such a nice, friendly competitor, super funny. Matheus just grinding on top there.
Yeah.
Trying to continue there. Back to the feet once again.
No, I don't think that's a bad tactic, because if Craig can score 2, well, that'd make it interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Diniz has a penalty.
I mean, at this point, you know, we saw 30 minutes essentially, or 25 minutes on the ground. Mostly Craig on his half guard on the bottom. Nothing happens. If you're Craig, I think, why not? Just go for it again. Go for the takedowns here. Try your best. Let's hit those arm drags. Let's drag those arms across. Let's try to get those singles. Try to do something new here. I feel like he could potentially surprise Matheus if he gets a little bit more aggressive in the takedowns here. Matheus faking that knee tap there. Constantly changing levels.
Craig will have to put more than one together, I think, though. He's going to have to put a couple of attempts together.
Yeah. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left. There it is. Trying to get another single, but Craig strapped that chin right away to defend. Again, you know, Craig Jones was the Asian and Oceania Trials winner 2014, 2016. Matheus Diniz got an invite. His big no-gi win, obviously, was the Kasai Grand Prix at 185 last year. Also available on the FloGrappling archives. Now Craig Jones on the front headlock. Don't forget, guys, you can catch the archives of the entire event on FloGrappling.com. You can also check out the archives of past ADCC Trials events for the last few years, as well as the 2017 ADCC World Championship, all available on FloGrappling.com with your membership. And don't forget, guys, if you go to the Flow Arena section of the website, you can check out the Absolute Division as it gets updated in real time to follow along when the Absolute Division starts after the finals here. Referee's calling for more action here.
Yep. Like if Craig gets busy, he might get what he wants or might get what he needs.
And, you know, it's a smart strategy for Matheus, even picking up the single, even if he's not going to finish it, just to buy some time here. Craig diving down with his legs. Matheus doing a great job of maintaining distance there, sprawling his legs out, fleeing the takedown there. So I'm assuming with the restart in the top position there, that's got to give Matheus another 2.
I think it will. Yeah, I think Jones.
No, they gave him a penalty.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right on. That's perfect. Makes sense, yeah.
Because in essence, he pulled guard.
Yeah, correct.
He attacked with a guard pull sweep kind of leg scissor, right? So it's not really in reality, you know, we have to be honest with that. He wasn't taken down.
Yep,
he opted. He forced the movement.
That's right.
Although it did come from a single leg.
Yes. Yes. Just 38 seconds here.
Matheus Diniz, 35 seconds away from becoming the 2019 ADCC World Champion here in Anaheim, California. This is Matheus' first ADCC campaign with Marcelo Garcia in his corner. What a finish. Oh, and Craig Jones gets the leg over the head. Almost gets the Hail Mary armbar. 10 seconds left. So something interesting here. Matheus Diniz has 2 penalties.
Kind of lose, but if Jones if he would have hip heist off that scissor leg takedown, it would be overtime right now. But because he got that penalty, wow, man. And that really was Deniz's, I mean, perfect strategy. He executed what he needed to do to become that champion.
Before we go to the decision, let's have a round of applause for these 2 warriors.
Amazing.